What's going on, everyone? It's Jamie here from Shopify Masterclass. In this video, we'll be looking at free Shopify traffic, how to get it to your store so you can start making money in marketing your store for free. So we're going to look at several different mediums in which you can do this today. So make sure you stay to the end of the video here. Before I dive into it, I just want to thank our sponsor, Profit Calc, the one-click profit calculator app available on the Shopify App Store. It's going to come with a 15-day free trial, and it's going to allow you to skip those spreadsheets and get back to growing your business. There's going to be a link in the description below to access that free trial. And I'm going to show a quick video detailing their full feature set. So let's dive into how to get free Shopify traffic. We're going to look at 3 strategies. Before we dive into it, I'm going to give it an overall viewpoint, and that's with free traffic. It's going to take more of your time. If you're looking at paid ads versus free traffic here, free traffic's going to take time. You're going to have to offer something to the consumer to get them to engage with your content in the first place. It either has to be educational, informative, and you need to help them out from not a sales-first mindset.
Discover Profit Calc, the affordable and easy to set up Shopify app that crunches your numbers in just one click. It automatically syncs with all your accounts and expenses to calculate your profit, displaying everything in an easy to read dashboard so you understand your business in real time. Start for free on the Shopify App Store today.
Working with paid ads, you can kind of just blast your message out there, as you will reach consumers because you are paying to reach them. But if you have free content, no one is going to engage with it, and no one's going to see it if it isn't educational, informative, funny, or entertaining. But keep that in mind with these 3 strategies here. So the first place to get free traffic is social media. Now almost everyone touts social media as the next big thing in the way you're going to get free traffic. While this is true, you want to keep in mind that these platforms have gotten extremely crowded over the last few years, as almost everyone is now using them to spread their message. These are all highly developed platforms at this point. You need to be separating yourself with really good content. Whether that's through Facebook, Pinterest, Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, you need to have high quality content or informative content to engage your users. Now, which social media platform is going to depend on where your audience is. You don't want to really be blasting your content to every single platform. You either want to pick 1 or 2 that you're going to heavily invest in. If your content is highly visual and appeals to primarily women, you probably want to focus on Pinterest, as the majority of people on Pinterest are female, and I believe it's between the 20 and 40 range category as well. So you want to search those out before planning which social media you're going to dive into. If you're looking at Facebook, it might be with video content. Same thing with Instagram, as they tend to promote video content more heavily. The same goes for TikTok if it's possibly shorter form. You want to be looking at these platforms if you're producing a lot of educational or informative or entertaining video content. If your audience is more into short form messaging, Twitter might be the way to engage them. Twitter can be a great one, as there are retweets, so it makes it easy for people to share your content and expand your following there. So again, all these platforms are accessible. They're very easy to set up, but it's going to take you a while to build a following. When I launched a clothing brand on Instagram, the beginning was very slow. It was hard to find other people to engage with and get likes for the account. Why I did at the beginning was did a little bit of the following and unfollowing, which is a little iffy in the terms of service. It's essentially where you're following a bunch of people and then unfollowing them again, looking to get engagement and followers from other people. On these platforms, once you hit a certain milestone, such as the 1K, 10K, 100K followers, things get much easier, but it is difficult to get there in the first place. Next, we'll take a look at content marketing. So this is going to be through blogs, videos, educational content, news content. You can do it through platforms such as YouTube. You can start your own blog and rank highly in Google search results. Content marketing is one of those things that's going to take a while to get going, especially with something such as SEO, as it takes a while for Google to recognize your domain, to get backlinks, to rank for keywords. But it can be worthwhile in investment, as content marketing is something that can sit there out for a long time. There are many blog posts that have been written a while ago, but are so good and so educational that they continue to rank highly, which can bring in thousands of visitors a month. Let's say you're a Shopify store and you sell barbecues. You could write a ton of content on how to use your barbecue, how to clean your barbecue, how to take care of it, certain recipes on how to cook for people. We recently did a video covering blog inspirations, and there was a cookware store, and they had tons of content surrounding on how to use certain cookware. One of the articles was as simple as how to cut a tomato, and in that product or blog description was a link to the product that they had used in the imagery, and it was to one of their knives. Educational content through content marketing can lend itself nicely to linking your very own products. We've done quite a few videos on how to create and edit your Shopify blog, and a lot of stores use this to bring in content and customers from around the web. And it's something where once you write it, you spend the time to write it and post it, it can bring in content for a long time, which is really great. So if you're using something such as social media, certain posts will end up dying out over time as become less interesting. Lastly, let's take a look at question and answer sites. So these are going to be sites such as Reddit or Quora, where you're going into those forums and answering questions that people have. You're trying to become a valuable member of the community. You can't be just throwing out your products, as you'll quickly get banned and no one's going to read those answers. So you want to come into these sites with a helpful mind. If you can subtly link your products, that's going to be great as well. But really at first you want to focus on building up your profile and your reputation, and then it'd be easier to link your products. This one is a very manual way. It's really going to depend on what you're selling if this is going to be something helpful. Maybe you sell repair equipment for dishwashers and you're going through dishwashing forums, answering questions about what's wrong with the dishwasher, and you could link your products if it's helpful to say, hey, I think the error is this for your dishwasher. We have an instructional video as well as the links to the products here, so make sure you check that out. That could be something that's extremely helpful and could generate sales for your Shopify store. So again, a manual process is going to really depend on what you're selling for this one to work here. So this concludes the video on free Shopify traffic. We looked at 3 different methods. The first one was through social media. The second one was through content marketing, such as YouTube or blogging. Lastly, we looked at Q&A sites such as Reddit and Quora. And so you can use any of these strategies here. They are going to depend on what you're selling and what you can provide in terms of content, if that's educational, informational, entertaining, funny, or engaging. If you enjoyed this video, I would love if you hit that like and subscribe button below. If you have any questions, leave a comment. Lastly, I want to mention our sponsor, Profit Calc again, the one-click profit calculator app available on the Shopify App Store. And there's a link in the description below to access a 15-day free trial there. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in our next video.